Hey guys, how's it going? So over the holiday break on Christmas, my husband and I got to watch The Interview. There's been this whole huge uproar that we all are familiar with this movie and everything that's going on with it. The movie was supposed to be out in the theaters and then it wasn't, and then it was non-stop battle between us and North Korea over because of this stupid little movie, and it has just been hilariously ridiculous. So we went and saw this movie on Christmas in our own home, which I am completely happy about, and we didn't have to go and schlep ourselves all the way to a movie theater. The fact that this movie let us watch it in our own home got me so excited. We rented it from Google. We actually had this cool $10 gift card that we got from VidCon, so we used that because the movie was only $6. This isn't going to give anything away. If I say one thing, one scene from this movie, it's going to give the entire movie away. So I'm going to be talking about this very discreetly and probably a very short amount of time because I don't want to spoil anything for you. It's one of those movies you either have to see it or just read up about it and see if it's a movie meant for you. My overall experience and satisfactory rating for this movie, I think I tend to give it like between a 7 and an 8. I personally thought it was quite hilarious. I didn't think the movie was stupid at all. I saw a lot of people post that this movie was probably one of the worst movies they've ever saw. I have to go against those people and say this is one of those movies I think you should definitely see, but it's one of those that you should probably not pay a lot for. I am one who is kind of on the iffy side with Seth Rogen. I think he's sometimes a funny guy, although sometimes he can get a little bit unfunny, like takes it to like the maximum level, and then when it gets there, it's just it tends to not get funny anymore. James Franco is also the same way. I do appreciate him in other movies. In this one, his character, it suited him just right. I think the guy who played Kim, Randall Park, he was okay. He was Kim, and I didn't do much research on him. I'm not quite sure if he was in anything else that I've seen, so I didn't compare him to anything else. He was okay. Kind of see why Kim Jong-un was a little ticked about this movie coming out, but then again, if he had actually saw this movie, I think he would probably laugh a lot at it, because majority of this movie, we are poking fun at America quite a lot. We make fun of pretty much everything, about our habits, about the way we portray ourselves, just pretty much about, they even poke fun at a couple of actors. Eminem featured in there, and Eminem was making fun of himself the entire time, which I found really hilarious. I do not know how much they paid him. They must have paid him a shitload of money to go on camera, on film, and make this movie just bad-mouthing himself. It was overall really hilarious. I think if Kim actually saw this movie, he would be cracking up, because it just showed how stupid America is. So it really wasn't attacking North Korea much at all. I think it was more of like it was just making fun of everything in general. The movie itself, it's kind of like, if you've ever watched Napoleon Dynamite or Austin Powers, I think it's pretty much just like those movies. Or Dumb and Dumber even. If you're a Dumb and Dumber fan, The Interview is exactly like Dumb and Dumber. It has those stupid moments where you just have to laugh at it, and then it has like those moments where you're like, okay, this could be funny, but not so funny. The movie was going to be a joke. You knew that you're gonna go in and watching this, it's not gonna be some serious action film. It's going to be a comedic, stupid movie, and that's what you're paying for. Same level as those. And I really love Austin Powers. I'm kind of on the okay side with Dumb and Dumber. There are some moments where it's like, okay, I've had enough of this. Interview had a lot of those. There's a lot of moments in the Interview where I could not stop laughing. Do I think this movie was overhyped? Yes, definitely. It's kind of like when people told me that I had to go watch Napoleon Dynamite. It was the greatest movie of all time. You have to watch it, and they just hyped it up so much. So then by the time that I saw it, I hated the movie. I hated Napoleon Dynamite so much, and then it kind of grew on me after a while. I had to just keep watching it, and then I fell in love with it afterwards. Just one of those that should not have even been like a thing to fight about in the first place. I think the fact because we kept it so like hush hush and pointing, oh, this is a movie poking fun so much about Kim Jong-un and North Korea and blah blah blah, when they probably should have posted a lot more about it. What really amuses me is that when Team America came out, no one made a big stink about it. It was just kind of like, Team America is out and it's poking fun at Kim Jong-un and all these people, and I didn't hear anything about it. And the movie was awesome, and I was so glad that they came out. I don't want to say, yeah, go watch this movie. You're gonna love this movie, because not all of you are gonna love it. It's a stupid movie. It's got stupid jokes, and that's what you should be expecting. But it's funny at the same time. If you like stupid jokes, then you will like the interview. If you don't like stupid jokes, you're not gonna like the interview. It's pretty self-explanatory. That's pretty much the interview. I say maybe wait till the interview is out on Netflix or something, or you can rent it for like, what, $2? Sometimes what iTunes does, like a $2 sale renting thing or whatever. Wait till it does that. I mean, we paid $6. Actually, it was free. We didn't actually pay $6 thanks to VidCon. But still, $6 in our own home. We didn't have to hear the munching of popcorn and like noises from people and coughing. So that was fantastic. And I think this was a great start to future movies. This is what I have been trying to tell them for the longest time. Let us watch movies in our own personal home. So hopefully this is just the beginning for oncoming ways to feature new films to us, because I hate going to a movie theater. It is so utterly disgusting. Do you know how much germs are created into those seats? Do you know what people do in movie theater seats? It's just sticky and gross and disgusting. Just ask anybody who works in a movie theater and has to clean up 24/7. It's gross. I want to be in the comforts of my own home. A 3-hour movie. I want to be able to, my bladder ain't so kind to me. So I want to be able to pause it and go and be able to watch the rest of the movie and not have to miss like an awesome scene. Pretty much it. I really can't talk too much about this movie because it'll just give all the stupid jokes away and then it wouldn't be funny when you watch it. But yeah, let me know if you guys actually got to see the interview. What was your expectation about it? Did you hate it? Did you love it like I did? I found it to be quite hilarious. What was your rating on it? Thanks for watching, guys. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Panda. You should subscribe down below because I do post videos every Wednesdays and Fridays for reviews. Hopefully, I will be coming up with some good ones for you guys. If you have any recommendations, somebody has already asked me to do some more Korean dramas, and I will. I have been watching quite a few of them, so I'm waiting for them to finish so I can talk about them. So I will see you guys later. Bye! And I was gonna get Howard a Ravenclaw, but I wasn't quite sure if he wanted it. Didn't get it, but you can actually order them online. So when we move, we will be buying the Ravenclaw and we will be putting them on a bed. It's kind of like a his and hers little cute thing, and I got